Hello, teachers, students, guests. Welcome to this video lecture. Professor Mark, and I'm going to help you solve this problem of 2/4 plus 1/7. Okay, so just basic things about fractions. The number in the top is referred to as the numerator. The number in the bottom is referred to the denominator. Here we are adding two fractions. First thing you want to do when you add two fractions is get common denominator, but even before that you want to reduce. You ask yourself, is there anything up here I need to reduce? So just take a second, look at it, and see. If you said, yes, I can reduce the 2/4, you are correct. And so in order for a number to be reduced, you have to ask yourself, is there a number that can go in both the numerator and the denominator? So is there a number that can divide into 2 and 4? You said yes. Good job again. And it's 2. So 2 divided by 2 is a 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. So now I'm going to rewrite this fraction right below it. The reduced fraction is now 1 over 2 plus 1 over 7. Okay. Nothing else to reduce here, so we go on to the next step, which is finding the common denominator. Okay. And the quickest way to find the common denominator, I know there's least common denominator and then common denominator. Quickest way to find the common denominator is just multiply these two denominators together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 7, because those are the two denominators. And that's going to be my common denominator. So, and what is 2 times 7? Okay. You said 14. You're right on the money. So I have to come over here and say, okay, so what times 2 gives me 14? Well, the answer is 7. We did it over here. So multiply the numerator and the denominator by that. And then what times 7 equals 14? You said 2, you're correct. Okay. And the reason why you have to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number is because we're multiplying the numerator and denominator by some form of 1. Okay. So if you notice, 7 over 7 is 1, 2 over 2 is 1. Anything over self is 1. 100 over 100 is 1. Okay. So this is some new form of 1. So just like if you had $1 and you exchange it for 4 quarters, you still got $1, it's just in a different form. And if you multiply anything by 1, it's essentially itself. So 1/2 times 7 over 7 is 7 over 14. It's still half because 7 is half of 14. It's just in a different form because we need these two to be in the same denominator so that we can add them, and then 1 times 2 is 2. Okay? Now that they're the same denominator, we can just add. Remember, you add the numerators, you keep the denominator. So when you're adding fractions, you add the numerator, you keep the denominator. The denominator should be same, and then 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay? So if you want to come up here to the top, 2/4 plus 1/7 equals 9 over 14. And the last step you should do is see if they're reduced. Well, the factors of 9 are 3 and 3, 9 and 1. The factors of 14 are 1 and 14, 2 and 7. So none of those go together. You want me to write that out? I will. So factors of 9 are 3 times 3, and then 9 times 1. And the factors of 14 are 1, 14, and then 2 and 7. So notice we don't have anything in common other than the 1. And you don't really do anything with that. So this is in its lowest form. Alright. Thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll do many more lectures together.